Hello guys, this last video of mine about Pewdiepie features his life from his humble beginnings of being a college dropout to the pinnacle of YouTube success. How did this YouTube legend dominate YouTube and make millions out of it by posting videos of him playing video games? We'll find out. Enjoy!
Childhood. Before he was Pewdiepie, the name that was given to him by his parents was Felix, a Latin word for happy, and also because it meant successful. His full name is Felix Arvid Ulf Kujelberg. He was born on October 24th, 1989, in Gothenburg, Sweden, where he was also raised from parents who were both corporate executives. During childhood, he rarely cried and was always happy, he remarked. He spent most of his time in kindergarten drawing video game characters. Like Mario and Sonic. Because he would spend hours on end playing with his Super Nintendo, from which he developed a passion on video games that has propelled him to become a world internet celebrity to this day. He was sickly as a child and very short in height. Which barred him from taking a cool ride in the amusement parks. So, his mother gave him a Super Nintendo to lessen his boredom only when he was sick. Majority of his sickness was feigned by him so that he could always play. Despite of that, he was always a happy kid who laughed and smiled a lot. Once he reached puberty, he became more quiet and shy type of person who enjoys spending time alone. During high school, he would skip classes to play video games at an internet cafe with friends. This obsession drove him to cut ties with his friends in order to play video games by himself all day. This brought more anxiety to his parents. He was doing great in school before he lost his interest in it and stopped being creative. He had his best memories with him in playing video games that he loved. As he approached the end of his teenage years, he burst his bubble a bit. He added that he took the final attempt to fix his grades at school to prove to himself that he wasn't really an idiot. One astonishing fact was that in one of his physics exams, he scored highest out of 200 students. He originally signed up for a YouTube account way back in December 2006. While he was a teenager under the name Pewdiepie, of which Pew sounded like the lasers being shot, and Die refers to death of monsters and bad guys in his video games. When he supposedly forgot his password, he created another channel by adding suffix pie, due to the fact that he loves the food pie, resulting in Pewdiepie. At this time, he didn't even have proper computer to record video gameplay on. Shortly after, he quit college and had to get whatever job he could get, which was to work in a hot dog stand. He disclosed that he was happiest at this moment because he could finally, for the first time in many years, do what he wanted to do. And the fact that he could make videos was so important to him that he would spend many hours a day doing a job that wasn't prestigious. The first time he had 100 subscribers, he was so ecstatic and grateful to them. The engagement with his audience and making videos from playing video games was fun and more meaningful to him. That would make him happy. And he said that he never strived to become famous. As his interest in 2006 YouTube channel waned, he forgot his password later on. He got accepted to his first choice of university, Chalmers University of Technology, which is located in his hometown, where he was raised and pursued a degree in industrial economics and technology management. So, when he returned to YouTube in 2010, he was forced to create a new account, Pewdiepie, since he forgot his Pewdie account password. Everything seemed fine until he lost his interest in college and finally dropped out halfway through in 2011. Much to the chagrin of his parents. He told his parents that he didn't want to do what he didn't love. His father said, "Playing video games won't bring you anywhere." It was then that he decided to live independently on his own. He then followed his passion, started to become creative again, and made artwork in Photoshop. While having a job flipping burger at a hot dog stand. He mentioned that he would rather work on photo manipulation art using Photoshop than be in school. Photoshop was just initially for fun. Surprisingly, it was a huge success. This contest almost earned him an apprenticeship in a prominent Scandinavian advertising agency. During this disappointment, his liking in creating content on YouTube was rekindled. Hence, he spent the money that he earned to buy a new computer so that he could work better in Photoshop. But also bought it to something he has been wanting to do for years: video gaming. He started uploading videos on YouTube in 2010, and he fell in love with the feedback from his viewers. Every day, he was excited to wake up to read the comments. Many told him that he would become big on YouTube one day. At first, he never believed that he had it in himself, but many said the opposite as well. To him, it didn't really matter. He was just doing it for fun anyway. He expanded from his horror game niche into more diverse games in the ensuing years. Fast forward to 2011, 5 years later, he would post weekly vlogs called Fridays with Pewdiepie and reached 60,000 subscribers by December of that year. It was during this time that his channel got a little bit of traction as well. The next 2 years would serve to catapult him to the pinnacle of YouTube success from a mediocre status. He racked up 500,000 subscribers by May 2012 and reached 1 million mark 2 months later. Then he doubled his figure to 2 million in just another 60 days or so after that, all while continuing to pump out video content of himself playing games. OpenSlate, a digital video analytics company that ranked Pewdiepie as the #1 YouTube channel in October 2012, causing his status to continue to grow. It's a combination of luck, smart decision, and different approach than the majority that would have him ascending up in the ranks with incredible speed. While 2012 was the year of huge growth, it was in 2013 that propelled him to go into the stratosphere. He was featured in the New York Times after surpassing the 6 million subscribers, won the award for Swedish Social Star. Guinness World Records awarded him for becoming the most subscribed YouTuber. By the end of this year, his channel became so big that he gained subscribers literally every second. At this point, he decided to move from a shooting zombie game genre to actively playing videos that interest him. He had also his fair share of anti-Semitic controversies. Later, he regretted his behaviors and apologized sincerely. As his fan base continues to grow, he then made up his mind to expand his brand. With the help of his growth company Maker Studio, he created an official Pewdiepie website, a mobile app, his own game called Pewdiepie, The Legend of Brofist, on September 24th, 2015, and an online store to sell all sorts of Pewdiepie products. He kept dominating view counts and racking up new subscribers in the next few years. But T-Series finally outclassed Pewdiepie in March 2019. At this time, the internet megastar and legend is currently sitting in the second spot. His channel on YouTube kept growing a lot. He still never really understood why. In the first video that he made, he was even too shy to speak. Thanks to his fans, he became more and more comfortable and started opening up to who he really was. It had a significant effect on him, because he became the happy person that he had always been when he was young. He could finally say that he was living up to his name again. Felix equals happy. Takeaway: Adele, Taylor Swift, and Beyonce may be breaking records, but when it comes to the world of YouTube, those three combined can't top this guy, who is famous for recording himself playing video games. He has a solid group of followers who call themselves Pewdiepie's Bro Army or Bros. The word bro began when he started calling horror game characters bro to make them less scary, and the name stuck. All this started as his passion for gaming and making videos on YouTube. That's what he wants to continually do in the years ahead. He doesn't really care about his stats in YouTube, but rather values deeply the support he gets from his fans. He strongly believes that money doesn't make you happy. He added, "I am just as happy as I am now as I was 5 years ago." He emphasizes that a normal guy like him can be a world celebrity. This is the most subscribed guy in the history of YouTube, with a world record of over 107 million followers worldwide, enough to create the 35th biggest country in the world. The moral of this story is that your dreams may seem unimportant to some, but as long as you believe in them, you won't have to trade your passion for their approval. When he knew that he could play video games for a living on YouTube, he realized that his dreams came true. He said, "I didn't seek the spotlight to be the number one in YouTube. I am just a nerd who plays video games. Even if I wasn't making videos, I learned that you should follow your dreams. You should do what you want to do and what you are passionate about." He wasn't really happy before and felt like he didn't have a purpose in life until he pursued his passion 100%.
If you find this video very interesting, you can hit the subscribe and notification button to get more videos from me. You can also like and share if it pleases you. One final question: do you think you can also amass millions over the period of time by continually posting videos? Let us know what you think by leaving a comment below. Thank you.